In this episode of Navigating Anxiety in Children and Teenagers, I'm talking about when is it the right time to bring your children and teenagers to see a therapist, or when is it okay to wait it out. My name is Joa Caso, and I am a licensed psychotherapist and a parent child relationship specialist. I'm on a mission to help parents navigate and strengthen their relationship with their children. So, the best way is still early intervention. What I usually say is that you don't need a diagnosis or disorder in order to be able to see a therapist. This is part of normalizing and destigmatizing therapy. We wanted to be able to a place to provide a place and a space for people of all ages to be able to just come and have a conversation with someone who is not going to judge them, with someone who is going to help them really just process their thoughts and their emotions. Now, having said that early intervention is always best, here are some hard facts that you shouldn't wait until you see a therapist or until you find a therapist for your child or teenager. The first one is trauma. If you know that there has been trauma in the family, your children or teenagers have seen that trauma, or maybe they've experienced their own, it is time to see a therapist or a counselor. If there is self harm, if you know or you have been told that your children or teenagers are harming themselves or are in danger of harming other people, or maybe even having thoughts of those things, even if it's just a thought, it does not hurt to see someone who can help them really process what's going on internally, and if there are any other external factors that are affecting their feelings and thoughts. And thirdly, if there is long-standing family history of mental illness or even substance abuse, it is worth it to sit down with a therapist or a counselor, in order to just be able to help your children and teenagers really be able to build up on their own coping skills. It has been said that children whose parents have been diagnosed with anxiety and anxiety disorders are 5 times more likely to have anxiety disorder themselves. Is it ever okay to wait it out? Yes, in some life transitions. For example, if you're moving to a new or you've moved to a new city, they're going to a new school, they're transitioning from middle to high school, and or maybe there's a new sibling in the family, or mom or dad are remarrying, and you see some behavioral changes. Now, those transitions can be waited out, and but again, I would strongly suggest to monitor and observe your children's behaviors if there's any changes and things of that nature. Now, when you see that the anxiety or maybe nervousness and worries are starting to interfere with their daily activities, even small tasks are getting to be too much for them, or maybe their relationships with their siblings, their parents, their peers, are also being affected. Their grades in school, or they're starting to avoid things that they usually care about, then it is time to take action. Once again, therapy can be a safe space for your children or teenagers, and they will be able to understand more of what is going on in their inside of their bodies, and their feelings and their thoughts, and what's the connection between their feelings and their emotion and their thoughts, their emotions and their thoughts and behaviors, because that is part of the benefits that they will reap from seeing a professional. So, just once again, you don't have to wait until the situation is severe in order to see a therapist or a counselor for your child or your teenager. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me or email me at hello@joyacaso.com. And if there's anything that you would like me to add in these episodes of Navigating Anxiety, let me know, and I'm happy to be of assistance and service for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.